Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel, #MovieBae. I am MovieBae, and in this video, I'm going to be doing another real talk with MovieBae. Episode 2, Zendaya becomes the highest paid black actress in TV history, but her blackness remains in question. Now, before we get too into this topic, I would like for you all to consider subscribing to the channel, because here on MovieBae, I do reviews, reactions, and commentary to movies and television. And if that is the type of content you like, please consider subscribing to the channel. If you find yourself enjoying my commentary along the way, don't be afraid to give me a thumbs up, and you are always welcome to leave your respectful thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. All right, let's go ahead and get into this real talk, okay? So recently, Zendaya becomes the highest paid black actress in TV history, earning $1 million per episode for her season 3 of Euphoria, surpassing Angela Bassett, who earned $450,000 per episode for 911. Now, instead of being met with congratulations, Zendaya was met with people being pretty negative, in my opinion, in the comment sections. Leaving comments such as, "Black where? Black? Mind-blown emoji. When she become black? Wait, she black?" And Angela remains the highest paid black, all caps, actress. Congrats to biracial Zendaya on her white privilege, working for her pay disparity. Now, let this have been any other black biracial, even white passing actresses, I might let these comments slide. However, Zendaya is not the one nor the two, okay? Now, before we get into why I feel like they need to leave Zendaya alone, let's go ahead and talk about the actual pay of black women, black actresses in Hollywood, okay? So they mentioned Angela Bassett being paid $450,000 per episode for her show 911, and this is considered, or that was considered, the highest, okay? Now, there are popular shows that we know and love, like How to Get Away with Murder, starring Viola Davis, and she only earned $200,000 an episode for that later seasons of How to Get Away with Murder. And of course, Scandal with Kerry Washington, and we know Scandal, okay? I never could get into it. I'll say that wasn't my particular type of show for how old I was back then. But Kerry Washington started with $80,000 per episode, and until later seasons, she earned $250,000 for that show. So we already know, and it's not a secret, that black actors and actresses are, especially black women, are the most underpaid workers in Hollywood. Now, when it comes to Zendaya, though, this is why people need to leave Zendaya alone. Because Zendaya is not the one to play with, okay? Zendaya, for at least as long as I can remember, has been, first off, never denied her African heritage. Yes, she is biracial. Her mother is white, her father is black, and Zendaya identifies as a black woman. I think the problem is y'all are used to biracial people disowning their African American heritage. However, Zendaya is not one of those people, okay? In 2015, Zendaya advocated for authentic representation in KC Undercover, insisting that Disney cast black actors as her character's family and make her a co-producer, or she would decline the role. Now, any other biracial butterfly probably would have just accepted whatever Disney gave them, but not Zendaya. Like I stated, she definitely owns, and what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, let's just say owns her blackness, and she uses her light skin privilege, her biracial privilege, to not only for her gain in her career, but also to help progress the entire industry. So let's go ahead and go to a quote from Cosmopolitan magazine in 2016. Zendaya states that it was important for her to understand her privilege as a light-skinned black woman. "Can I honestly say that I've had to face the same racism and struggles as a woman with darker skin? No, I cannot." Zendaya said that she hopes to transition into directing to help promote and extend diversity in Hollywood. She said, "If I ever do become a filmmaker, I know that the leads of my films will always be black women." So like I stated, Zendaya isn't one of the regular schmegglers that we come across. Okay, Zendaya is one of the biracial women that not only identifies as black, but uses her privilege to progress okay, to open up doors, to kick open doors for other Black women and Black actors, okay? So let's get that clear, okay? Leave Zendaya alone. And not only for the comments that's like, oh, she's Black or she's passing or what have you, Zendaya has faced discrimination as being a Black or biracial woman. Okay. I remember she did an interview with Issa Rae, and she reflected on a time where her PR agent at the time was on set with her for a magazine, and Zendaya did not like how the person did her hair nor makeup. And her PR agent told her not to complain because they don't let a lot of Black women on the cover of this magazine. So even if y'all don't see her as Black, guess who see her as Black? The white people. Okay? So with that being said, Zendaya becomes the highest paid Black actress in TV history, earning $1 million per episode for season 3 of Euphoria. And let's not only acknowledge that she gets $1 million per episode, she is also a producer on that show. And that show has had so many scheduling issues that she was at jeopardy of missing out on other bags and opportunities. So you better be darn skippy, I'm gonna get paid for this. Okay? And yes, she used her privilege, quote unquote, to negotiate for this $1 million per episode. If y'all don't think that you worth $1 million, like I said, I was on the side of Monique. Okay? I'm gonna negotiate for what I think I'm worth. And I'm gonna push it to the max for what I can get. And if I can't get what I want, then I'm going to leave. Y'all can't be mad that she negotiated for what she felt like she was worth, and she just so happened to get it. Like I said, Zendaya is not the one nor the two, because Zendaya does advocate for Black women and Black women actresses, and she is using her privilege to progress diversity in Hollywood. Okay? And that's all I got to say about that. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to my YouTube channel. Be sure you like the video if you enjoy my commentary. Leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. You don't have to agree with me, okay? Just make sure you keep your commentary on topic. All right? With that being said, thank y'all for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.